That's fine. Yeah,
And
donkeys are donkeys. Donkeys are card players. They know what they're doing.
yep.
They just kick a lot.
Yeah, there you go. Well, of course, we're on the Mark Hoke Show, and thanks for being with us, guys. The event number 14 of the Off Tilt Poker Tables Tournament Series is underway. Still
Time to
got a
take
little time to get in there. These points are going to be valuable, valuable, valuable.
I'm sitting with Coolering Pro, the Mopper, Skill 142, J Double M, and Clemson Donk, and JB Whisk.
And that is the table we are featuring on the screen right now. And by the way, if you want to call the show, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. Man, we talked about a lot of different stuff today. So let's get your opinion on it. 702-997-3015. That number is, of course, on the screen right now. If you want to give us a call, say hi. We would love to hear from you. Talking about Phil Ivey and his baccarat issues. And he's messing with the Borgata, though. That's a little scary.
Well,
I wouldn't mess with Borgata. They're putting people in jail right and left now, man. Don't F with the Borgata boys.
I'm gonna keep my. I just don't. I don't want to say anything wrong, because that could be sponsorship money. So
I like the Borgata. Everybody knows. Tab knows I like the Borgata.
I do too. But at the same time, cover your ass. You know the cards that you spread. Make sure they're right.
Yeah.
Hire somebody that's just as smart as Phil Ivey that can catch you the flaws in your own games.
Yeah, and I mean, to me, the not having the cards printed the same way is a
vetted.
huge issue. And then
Not,
letting the dealer, having these dealers do things, oh, spin that card around for me.
that was it was they said superstitious.
That's what he said both times.
Yeah.
You'd think that after. I mean, here's the thing: if I'm in the casino industry, that kind of stuff gets around. I mean, you hear about it. You hear about it. Say, you know what? Maybe we should check out our cards and remind our dealers here that people might be trying this stuff, and somebody's winning a lot of money. Maybe we ought to slow things down and take a look. I mean, it's such bad monitoring on their part. I hate to say it, but it is. It's
yeah.
You got to monitor your games well, and
especially because Phil Ivey was probably the only person in there that night placing $150,000 bets.
Exactly.
So.
All right, so we're underway, and still a little bit of late reg. Club ID 629454, password Roguewire. Still a chance to get in here for another minute or so if you haven't registered for the club, or if you're already registered, you can get in the tournament. We are looking at 14. Well, everybody must have been watching the Masters today, Nate.
Must be. It's a beautiful day out in spring.
Yeah.
Hard to keep people inside when they got outside things they can be doing. Those grills are out. People are cooking. Families are getting together.
All right. And we did get one more player in there, so we're at 15. So right now, top 5 are going to score points. But ironically, we add a player and lose a player.
Ironically.
Rounding 0216 is gone. So say goodbye there. No points for rounding, and he needed them. And we can take a look at, let me pull the old club information up here and just kind of break down the competitors that are in the tournament at this point. We got a new one there. Alpine Ice is in there. I don't believe Alpine Ice has gotten on the board, so an important event for them. Burner 220 right now is on the bubble at 4.26 points. So Burner's going to need some points to hold off some of these guys down there. Let's see what else got. The Mopper is in there right now at 12th. A win would probably wrap up a spot for him. Kenneth is 61-68. I don't know where Kenneth is in there. I do not think he has scored yet, so he's looking to get some points. Burner 220, like I said, is on the bubble there. Clandy sitting in good shape. He's in 5th place right now, so he's sitting well to get into the final. JB Wisconsin, he's down there a little bit. Yeah, he's in 29th, so he needs to score some points tonight. Get himself back in contention. Heel Young is in 31st right now with 2.21, so points needed there. That'll be a couple players to watch. J double M has not scored, so they're going to need it. Mad City Ads, well, you can kiss our asses. Guitar. Come on, Nate. Where are you?
Sorry.
That's all right.
Kiss your asses. Come
Yeah,
on now.
Mad City Ads in second place. Guitar 195X in 10th right now, looking pretty good. Slick 142 at 2.21 needs some points here. Shum Cooley is in third in the standings. He's in good shape. And Coolering Pro, where is Coolering Pro on here? I think he's in eighth right now, so he's sitting pretty well. So a bunch of players in this thing right now looking to try to make things more interesting and give themselves a chance to play in the final coming up. So that's your player breakdown in the Off-Tilt Poker Tables Tournament Series. Neat with no comment.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. So our blinds are 20-40 right now. And on our featured table, Clemson Donk in seat 1, JV Wisconsin in seat 2, Coolering Pro is in seat 4, La Mappa in seat 5, Mad City Ads seat 6, seat 8 is Slick 142, and J double M sitting out there in seat 9. And JV Wisconsin all in here.
And he shoved into top bottom, so.
And that is not good for JV Wisconsin. He's not going to get it. He does get his king, but it's a little late. And we have lost JB Wisconsin. We also lost Ray Deasy a little while ago, too. Wow, everybody going a little nuts tonight. So Ray Deasy out of there. And Ray Deasy, by the way, was one of those guys at 2.34. He needed points. And you guys don't have to be that desperate tonight. But apparently a couple of them did, so.
I'm trying to stay quiet. I don't want to. I don't want
to
to run my mouth. Every time I run my mouth, I get knocked out. But no, I'm actually having an issue. Oh, I'm falling apart, Mark. 38 years old. I think I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you got trouble. Casino Examiner, thanks. And yeah, appreciate you listening to the KLAV show. Coming up Wednesday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. Of course, you can catch it here in Las Vegas on KLAV 1230 AM and on the internet at KLAV1230am.com. Not too difficult. Great show. Lauren Kling coming up on Wednesday. What a sweetheart. She's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We'll have some fun playing Snap Call with her, won't we? After what I did to Danielle, just wait. If you haven't heard it, we are doing a new game on the show called Snap Call where, we kind of got away from doing the trivia, and it's more of a personal opinion thing with quick questions with multiple choice answers, and having a lot of fun with that. So
Definitely a fun game. Fun. That's what it's about. Just having fun.
Yep. And like I said, if you're in the chat box, hey, sign in there real quick. Go to ustream.tv and sign in. Get a username real quick and pop in and say hi to us.
I'm in there. I'm grinding and ground.
There you go. All right, so right now we have a quick jumper to the lead. It is Heel Young. Heel Young needing some points here, so a pretty good start on that. Nate, let me ask you some tournament analysis here. So you're in a situation where you've got to score some points tonight, which means you got to finish in the top 5. What if you were just kind of trying to skate in to get to the points and then go from there? What's your amount of chips you say you need? Would you need 3 times your starting stack, or what are you looking for?
Well, what you want to do is you want to see how many chips are in play first, which is just taking the starting stacks times the amount of players. There's only 16 players in tonight's game, so we all started with how many chips? 1,500?
2,000.
2,000? So that's real easy. How many chips do we have then, Mark?
So we're looking at in play 2,000 times 16. That would be 32,000.
So how many players at each table? Up to 9, right?
Correct.
So you only need to double your stack to get to the final table. So I wouldn't try to push things around too much. I mean, you want other people to get knocked out. So my tournament strategy is to play quality cards in position and make sure I try to avoid stupid. And that's what I like about playing with leagues is you don't have a lot of stupid players. You have a lot of quality players, and it's easy to bluff a good player versus a bad player.
Very true. And Slick taking a big hit there and goes down to 75 chips. We've seen crazier comebacks in these home games, but that's going to be a tough one for him. Slick needed those points, so good luck to Slick. All right, big board. Wow, 3 hearts and he's king queen up there just for fun. Clemson Donk putting out a bet of 100 on the button, and Coolering Pro says no thanks. Mopper out of there as well. Clemson Donk will pick that hand up and adds to his second place stack at 39-10. And once again, by the way, don't forget, we'll be at the World Series all 7 weeks. Yahoo!
You say Yahoo.
With our brand new, a brand new location for those in the last 2 years. I've done the show from the middle of the media row. I'm now at the end of the media row on the main hallway. You're not going to be able to miss us, and we're going to have a great time.
Slick 142 did not survive.
Nope. So Slick is out of there in 13th.
Replaced with Kenneth, who's got 3190.
All right. So we're looking for a great time out there. We're going to have the show lounge area. We're going to have all sorts of stuff happening. And I got to tell you, it's going to be the coolest place to hang out at the World Series this year. You're not going to want to miss it. And, of course, our daily broadcasts, probably looking at starting around like 1:30, going 1:30 to 3:30 and 6 to 7:30 or something like that. So Pacific time. So make sure you join us there. And, of course, that afternoon show is a blast because we're usually able to pick up the bracelet winners coming out of their ceremony. So always a good time. I think we interviewed 38 or 40 of them somewhere in there last year. So that was a good time. So you're always welcome to come down and hang out with us too. So join us there. And, of course, follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show. We also have the Facebook group there too. I kind of let that one go for a little while, but reactivated it. And they're kind of chapping me in there, Nate. I gotta say, I love my fans, but they're chapping me a little bit. You know why?
No, why?
Because I'm letting people post what they want in there, and some of them are taking advantage of it.
Oh, you've got spammers?
Oh, I don't want to say the one's name.
You can make
but
it. So
nobody. I gotta tell you, nobody cares. And personally, I really don't care who the mayor of Toronto is. I mean, do you know how many?
You mean Mr. Ford doesn't interest you?
He's funny, but I really don't. You know, I don't have a horse in the fight. But the person that was posting in there on the page was also posting on my Facebook line or my Facebook page, and my timeline, and I'm like, are you really? Do you know how many people I've actually banned from my Facebook page?
No, I don't.
It's like 6 since I've had it. Maybe 6. Yeah, he got it. I don't ban the spam girls, but I banned that guy.
Aw.
I mean, the spam girls make me look cool. I'm okay with it. Oh, my God. All right. So Heel Young's still out in front. Guitar 195X just behind him. But 4 players out already in this thing.
I almost got knocked out. If Coolering Pro would have made a bigger bet there, I would have called. I flopped an open-ender. He flopped top 2. And then I turned top pair with an open-ended straight draw. He could have got more chips.
All right, blinds are at 25.50 right now. Cooler and Crow's going to pop a little raise in there. Kenneth limped in on the button. And then calls twos, 5s, 7s.
What do you think of limping in, Mark?
Terrible. I rarely do that.
Rarely. If you look down at your hand and for some reason you're telling yourself that you want to play this hand, you're going to limp in?
No, I'm raising.
Every time.
I'm raising every time. Yeah, it's like as in rarely, like almost never.
The only time that you'll ever find me limping is when I've got 2 strong players on my right that have already limped that I know are just looking for somebody to raise. And sometimes I'll even min raise right there just to just to prove to myself that I'm right.
I'll do it
The,
if I've got like 6 players in and a crappy drawing hand, but I want to play it just for fun. That's about it. Alpine Ice got clipped over there. It's down to 30 chips. So on the other table, Alpine Ice in a little bit of trouble. Well, actually, a lot of trouble. So the big dogs stepping up to play here tonight. Guitar 195X now your leader at 40.65. Heel Young at 40.45 is in second. JMM trying to pull the sit-out game. And that'll go to Coolering Pro. Nate, where are you, by the way? I'm hearing like something.
oh, you probably hear my air conditioner.
Ah, gotcha. I got the fan going too, so.
I'm right in the direct path of a cooling vent.
Yeah, I got to thank my wife, by the way, for turning the air conditioning up to 75 degrees. That was great. Thanks, honey. Caught that
Well,
caught that right before the show. It's like, it's really hot in here. This is not good.
really hot. You said 75 and really hot. The rest of the country's going, what do you mean 75 and hot?
Well, in your
75
home.
is hot out here, isn't it? Especially when you're inside and the sun's beating down on your house and your air is not kicking on.
Well, it was 83 degrees in here a little while ago. Until Mr. Air Conditioner Repair Guy finally made it.
Yay.
That was a sweat box. Didn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
All right. So of course, once again we got some great events going on around the poker world right now. We got that Canadian Poker Tour event going on Calgary. We've got the Borgata Spring Poker Open. One of the major lead-ins before the. Of course, that brings the WPT Championship along with that, and of course the $5 million guarantee event going on down at Borgata or at Seminole Hard Rock right now. And let me see if I can give everybody a little update on that one. We'll get some new information.
That $2,000 invitational free roll is coming up on WSOP if you've played live hands this month, Mark.
I have to look and see if I don't think I got in that. I didn't think I played enough.
I think you only have to rake $1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't qualify for the 200. If not, you qualify for the 250, which ran earlier today.
Whoops. Guess I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Sivaganta still listed as your leader in the WPT Seminole Hard Rock Poker Showdown going on. I really haven't gotten too many updates on that one from when we went over it a little while ago. So, Sivaganta.
I'm all in.
Oh.
3-bet shove from the big blind. Call that if you don't like money.
Oh, boy, there's a fold and a fold. So Mad City Ads will pick up some chips there. And Alpine Ice is now out in 12th place. So right now we ended up with 16. Wow, low number tonight, but hey, it is what it is. So our top 5 are going to pick up points tonight. So good luck to everybody. Those points are getting pretty valuable right now.
I like that you can only show one card. I just showed him a 9.
Oh.
What do you think the other card with that?
I'd vote a 9.
It was. You're
Yeah,
good.
how about that? Closest dog
Shit
saying
erased.
shit erased. Yeah, yeah.
It was. It was a 9. I had 9s, so
Oh,
I was pretty
I believe
pretty
you.
confident in my 9s. 9s.
And of course, we're here on the Mark Hoke Show along Nate Dowland along for the ride.
Follow me at Grinding and Ground on Twitter.
I think you got to change that.
What?
I think you should be Natey D.
I've also got Vegas Tales, Tales.
You should be Natey D.
Stories.
ND Card Kid.
Why would I change that? I've got hundreds of followers.
Well, you don't lose the followers. You just change the name.
I like Grinding and Ground.
Do you know that
I'm
every...
addicted to coffee.
Okay, because here's the problem. Because every time I have to do a post for the KLAV show and you're on the show, I have to go Grinding Ground Grindettes.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, that's a little confuzzling, you know?
Fuzzled. Well, it's a funny story, actually, about why I even created Grinding and Ground. because I've got Vegas Tales, which was out there for a long time, and then some guy threatened me and said he was going to sue me because he had an idea, and the Twitter on Vegas Tales was what he wanted.
Well, then he could have bought it from you.
And I told him that. I said, I've already got like almost 1,000 followers. I said for $1,500, I'll let go of the name. And then he tried getting Twitter to ban me. You can't do that.
Sure, he can.
That's what I said. I said, you want my name? Come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
And he had the website Vegas Tales already and whatnot. Well, I'm like, okay. So I started grinding in grounds also because my uncle came over to Vegas and stayed with me for a couple months, and we got into an argument, and he said a couple choice words that kind of motivated me to do something different, and I did, and ended up taking the persona of grinding in grounds to the World Series that year, free of charge.
There you go. All
That
right.
meant a lot to me.
Yeah, and speaking of the show Twitter, Mark Hoke Show, make sure you follow us on there. Oh, the numbers just get bigger and bigger every day, Nate. It's pretty exciting.
It's going to get so big during the World Series, Mark.
I hope so.
Everybody's going to see your name up in lights at the World Series. Can they put you on the billboard out front?
They should.
Live. The Mark Hoke Show. Live.
Would definitely be a good idea on their part.
That'll make other people stop in.
Yeah. And thanks to some of our new followers, by the way. I always like to give them a shout out. We have Idris Genkoglu. So thank you for your follow there, sir. Maryland Sports Blog, at MD Sports Blog, is now following the show. How about that?
Nice.
Picked up some. I put one political tweet out there on that account by accident. I got 3 new followers out of it. Welcome to Right Orgs, Matt Batzel, and the Ace of James. Ace of James actually is a poker player there. Let's see, who else do we get lately? At Secret of Vegas. Nevada Poker League, give me a follow. Nevada Poker LEAG. Who else do we get? There was a DJ Fame Baby. What's up, DJ Fame Baby? Thanks for the follows, guys. Do appreciate it. But the other part is the KLAV Twitter account that I have. That one got that's Mark Hoke KLAV. Guess who's following that one out, Nate?
Phil Ivey.
Correct.
He's been following everybody lately.
I know.
He hired a new person. They're following me too.
Yeah. So
hey.
Phil Ivey following. Miss Chris Hoke. Gee, I wonder how long did that take. Jason Wheeler's on there. JDPC27. That's a pretty good one. Vegas Pro Insider. My good friend at KLAV, Irma Zarita. At Irma Zarita. Give us a follow. She handles all the website and social media over there. She's definitely worth a follow. She's one funny lady. And if you want to follow, and real quick, you want to follow my personal account too. That one is Mark A. Hoke.
Mark A. Hoke.
Yep. I had to put the middle initial in. Well, see, Chad went Chad A. Holloway. So, and I couldn't have Mark Hoke. It was already taken. So I went Mark A. Hoke with my middle initial in there.
Chad A. Hoke.
Chad A. Holloway, Mark A. Hoke. All right, big hand here for Coolering Pro with an ace 9.
I was forced to call on the end.
Oh,
see the hand?
Yes, I see the hand.
I was chasing live. But there was only 9 of them that were live, so that wasn't one of them.
Yeah. How about that? In just a second, I turn around and Mark A. Hook gets followed by Hustler Tournaments at HC Tournament. Well, you just blink an eye and there they are.
Heck, if my ankle doesn't unswell, you're going to be followed by my ankle soon, Mark. It's coming to life. Oh, it's such a big ankle. 10-2. Well played.
That is the Mappa, everybody.
That's why you have Rays coming in. I'd have folded that 10-7, and you could have just had it. Saved us both some time. No limping. Let's try one whole tournament with no limping. There.
There we
Nice
go. There's a
raise.
raise from the Mappa. We're down to 10 already. Good. Keep it going, guys, because I want to go play some poker, Nevada Poker League tonight.
And you don't want to miss that first game, Mark. Those cards get in the air at 6.
I know. It's not happening. I mean, I got to get down there, too, so.
Oh, just hook up on your
It's
hook up on your phone. Call back in on your phone. Hook yourself up on your phone and drive. I've done it. I've done my Untold radio show from my truck,
Yeah.
driving around the city, going to the Nevada Poker League over at Joker's. I did my show live on my way to the Nevada Poker League.
Nice.
That was fun.
That's okay. I can just get down there and win the last 2 games.
You don't want to. You can't win the money if you don't play the first game.
Yeah, you can. As long as you score the most points. So 2 wins, I'll be good. Clandy's out of there. Finishes 11th, so once again down to 10. So we're close to our final table here already. My goodness.
Yeah, well, no,
no breakaways on here either.
I made it 300, and Kenneth on the button called me.
889 on that board.
889. I don't think I can fold. Oh, I pushed, and got called by a draw.
Straight
10
draw
jack.
against the ace high.
Ooh,
There's king still. No. Mad City adds. Doubles up.
fading it, baby.
He
Fading it.
faded that one. No shit. All right. So once again, down to 10 players here in tonight's tournament.
No limping, Kenneth. There shall be no limping. Raise or be raised. He folded.
Wow.
It was a min raise. He folded. How can you call and then get min raised and then fold pre-flop?
Well, that's what he chose to do.
I love it. No limping. Oh. Now I'm forced limped.
All right. Hey, and Clemson Donk's in the chat box there. Welcome. We let's see, Rock's in there, Mopper's in there. So good to see you guys. Yeah, Clemson Donk visited our booth, and yeah, it is gonna be a great spot in there. I can't wait. Plus, we've got more room too. I went down and measured off. I got about 7 more feet.
7 more feet.
Mm-hmm. As if the booth wasn't big enough last year, we're gonna taking up a lot of space. WSOP is gonna be like, wow, we really should have charged him for that. Of course, considering I'm the unofficial PR wing for the World Series of Poker during the 7 weeks, yeah, it's all good.
Oh, he's got an 8. I don't think my 3 is any good, but what the heck?
Well, you can call and find out. Well, look at this, going over the top.
He's only got the 3-2. We're chopping it.
Clemson Donk folds it up.
Smart guy. Smart guy.
Oh, the 8-9. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, that was the Knutsons. That means the nut, son. Sorry.
By the way, also like to welcome the Ustream bot. What's up, Ustream bot? A frequent listener of the show.
Stream bot.
Yep.
What's up, baby?
I wonder if the Ustream bot's cute.
I'm pretty sure me and Rock Forever are going to be chopping over here in the second chance tourney. Oh, no, I'm sweeping it. Oh, and I let him get away.
Yeah, we got to do that second chance tournament going on, a horse tourney over there.
I'm multi-tabling it. I love it.
All right, so Mad City adds with the raise on this one.
Open. I'm opening, Mark. It's not a raise. I'm just opening. When it's a min raise from the first person in the pot, he opens.
Don't be a dick.
He opens for 200.
Don't be a dick.
He opens.
Don't be a dick.
It's nitty.
Yeah, it is nitty. That's all right.
It's nitty.
Now he's button heads with Cool Ring Pro with 4 clubs on the board.
I don't think my pair of 3s is going to cut it. Nope. See, I had a pair of 3s. I had the best hand on the flop.
He had a jack, too, just for fun.
I bet the flop.
Well, there you go. Going up 61-20.
I min bet the flop.
20 ante, or 15 ante, excuse me.
I raised coming in, and his jack 8 was good enough to call the raise, and then I bet, min bet.
All So it is a three-way pot here. $7.95 already in there. This could be a big one. Jack ace 6, 2 diamonds. We're going to check it around to Clemson. Donk is going to bet 360. That will not get Coolering Pro out of there. It makes the call. Fold from the Mappa. Third diamond.
Check, check. But that ace on the river, that's an interesting card.
Huh.
If Coolering Pro did make the flush, he's got to pay him off. If he's got a full house.
And they'll chop it. Playing the weak aces.
I don't think my Queen High and Raz is going to get me anywhere. Go ahead and muck that.
So once again, down to 10 players here. And we're going to step back and take a break here. We'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show as we continue this exciting tournament tonight. The big points coming up here, fellas. So a good opportunity for you to get yourselves back into this thing or build your lead, whatever you need to do. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back. Myself and Nate Dowling here on the Mark Hoke Show. Hope you're enjoying the ride. We will see you on the other side of the break. Thanks for being with us.
Do you dream? Do you dream big? The WSOP Academy can help make that big dream a big reality. If you want to learn more about the game of poker, we're here to teach you, and we can do it better than anyone else. With the most bracelet-winning pros, the biggest prize pools, the lowest student-to-instructor ratio, and the highest student success rate. No other live poker instruction can compare. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a poker beginner, after you attend one of our classes, you'll walk away with a broader understanding of the game, greater appreciation of the skill that it takes to win, and a roadmap to advance your game as far as you want. Whether you're trying to improve your tournament game or cash game, the WSOP Academy will raise your game and your confidence to a world-class level. Visit WSOPAcademyLive.com to register for your game-changing academy today. Use promo code HOPE to save a bet.
Want a chance to win the Poker Notes Live premium version for free, valued at $10? Poker Face News is offering an exclusive promotion only to the Mark Hoke Show listeners, whereby one version of the Poker Notes Live premium app is being given away for free every week. To win one, sign up to the Poker Face News email newsletter, where you will also be the first to hear exclusive interviews with some of poker's most interesting personalities, as well as much more. Sign up now at pokerfacenews.com/Mark Hoke. That's no spaces, no dashes, pokerfacenews.com/Mark Hoke.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit BlindSquirrelApparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
When it comes to custom poker tables, why would you buy something someone else designed and even named for their sales or marketing purposes? The Nighthawk, the Gambler, the Big Slick, the Nuts. Sure, you can customize it if you want as long as you choose between black, red, or even green cloth, but that's about it. When you choose to play off tilt, it's not just another table, it's your table. The same price gets you a fully custom designed table that reflects your style and game. Off tilt makes it easy to design a truly one-of-a-kind custom poker table that'll give you home table advantage. Sure, Off Tilt could name their tables for marketing purposes, but why? It's not ours. We don't play on it. And to be honest, there are over 1,000 named Off Tilt tables worldwide, including the WSOP, the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Jonathan Papelbon, as well as Julie's, Chris's, Scott's, Amber's, Tristan's, just to name a few. So let us add your name to the list and deliver a truly custom-crafted, furniture-quality poker table worthy of your game. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com or call Brian Knott today at 262-490-3812. We'll show you why Off Tilt is the only way to play.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
That's Mark Hoke, M-A-R-K-H-O-K-E, in case you haven't figured it out.
I figured it out.
The best in poker news and entertainment along with Nate Dowland tonight. So, the war continues. I'm going to start talking like John Lindquist there. The war continues. The battle for the poker table. Where will you be? Where are you now? Why aren't you playing? For some of you, it's because you lost. Win a brand new custom poker table from Off Tilt. Off Tilt, the only way to play. You should see the contortions he does when he does promos for KLAV. It's something else, man. A true professional.
He sounds amazing.
And I got to give him a plug on the show, by the way. He has a band that actually got nominated for some indie music awards. He's going to a ceremony in Hollywood, I think, this week or next week.
Oh, wow.
Band called the Honorifics. They're, I believe, an a cappella doo-wop style band. So some old school stuff.
He's just got that demeanor for big time stage acting. He kind of looks like Elvis.
He does. And speaking of Elvis, Clemson Donk has made Kenneth leave the building with those 3 balls. All right, and we'll get the final table up on the board for you here in just a second. We'll make that fast shift, this highly technical maneuver that I'm doing. So here's your final table right now. Seat 1, Burner 220. Seat 2, JMM is held in there with the sit out, but only 150 left. We've got seat 3 is Clemson Donk, seat 4 Mad City Ads, seat 5 Heel Young, seat 6 Guitar 195X, seat 7 your chip leader is Cool Ring Pro, seat 8 is Shumkuli, and seat 9 is the Mappa. Cool Ring Pro your leader 6720, Heel Young at 4785, Burner 220 at 4360, Clemson Donk 4122. Shumkuli 3925, Mad City Ads 3263, Guitar 195X 2995, the Mappa at 1680, and JMM at 150. So that's where we are right now, kids. What do you think, Nate?
Oh, I think I'm gonna take a top 3 tonight.
Okay. So
pretty sure.
So the remaining players in this tournament, once again, let's take a look at where they're standing right now. We're not going to worry about JMM. The Mopper is in 12th, so some points need to really give him a push to get into that final 18 at this point. Mad City Ads pretty much a lock right now, sitting in second. Shumkuli would be a lock. Clemson Donk trying to push themselves up, sitting at 6.01 in 16th place. So some big points coming up there. Guitar 195X probably is in lock status at this point, but some more points tonight should wrap it up. Heel Young, desperate need of some points here, is 2.21. So they need to get some points on the board. Burner 220 is on the bubble at 4.26. Coolering Pro is sitting in 8th. So really 2 players out of this group left that desperately need these points. Some other guys trying to wrap up their spots if they can score tonight.
Who really needs it?
You do the math. I just said it.
All right.
Come on.
I really need it.
Yeah, you're fine.
I need first place.
Yeah, you're fine. Whatever.
This second place stuff doesn't work for me. I'm not a second place finisher, Mark.
Heel Young in 23rd right now. Burners on the bubble.
And S. Brisk didn't make the game this evening. And I just won a hand with King High over in the second chance tournament because I bet and continued to bet the whole way. That's how you get bluffs through, right, Mark?
Yep. And that takes care of JMM finally out of there after sitting out, so no points for JMM. So 5 of the 8 players are going to score points. And boy, I'll tell you, Nate, put yourself in some of these other guys' shoes like Heel Young right now, trying to get some points and get into this thing. Burner 220 on the bubble, trying to really get themselves in a lot better position to make the final. But especially these guys that are, right now fighting their way into this thing.
And you say that, and Healy and Burner are in it together right now, and they both need the points. So, check backed on the turn.
Wow. That's a pretty big pot right now, and there's an all-in from Heel Young and a fold.
A very good bet from Healy Young. Even with air, he's got to make that move right there. If he had like Jack 8, it's still a great bet because Burner showed weakness and didn't want to put any more of those chips in on the turn.
Exactly.
After he got called on the flop.
A bet on the turn probably wins the hand for him. So.
And the 5 didn't really improve anybody's hand. So.
All right. So once again, Heel Young trying to get into the top 18. You have Burner 220 and Clemson Donk trying to get themselves up on the board a little bit more. They're in 16th and 18th. Moppers in 12th. Right now, everybody else is just trying to tack on at this point. Blinds are 100, 200, 25 ante. And event number 14 of the Off-Tail Poker Tables Tournament Series. Of course, next week, no game. It is Easter. I'll be hopping down the bunny trail and saying hi to Jesus on next Sunday, so no show. Guitar gets no action with the 6s. So somebody's going to get a real nice present in May. A brand new custom poker table from Off-Tail Poker Tables. And Burner's going to raise that one up. Didn't waste the time on that, and we'll take that hand down. So there's Coolering Pro now in the lead. No one really tight pack here for these 8. 55-70 for Coolering Pro to start the hand. Clemson Donks at 54. Heel Young at 47. So this one could take a while. Blinds are at 100, 200, 25 ante. So Nate, if you're one of these people that really need to pick some points up tonight, are you gonna kind of sit back in this situation, or are you gonna barrel away? What do you think?
You can't win by folding. You need to get in there, and you need to mix it up, and you need to show strength.
But in this situation, you don't necessarily need the win per se. Just trying to get into the top 5. So, does that change your strategy a little bit?
Well, the chip stacks don't allow you to just sit there and wait for people to get blinded out and anteed out. So especially with Burner, now that he's got 800 in the pot, he's got less than 2,000 behind. He needs to find a hand that he can win to even have a chance. And I like the under the gun raise against the short stack, the Mopper. But again, Healy Young is not giving up. He's going to be in there playing. But the ace flop, Burner bet, and Healy Young folds. So we all have the same amount of chips,
yeah,
really, except for the Mopper.
Yeah, this is incredibly tight right now.
quality players too. So
And there's a raise from Mad City Ads. Going to get called by Guitar. 4-8 King, couple of hearts. Action over to Mad City. Betting a snap call. Wow.
I like the snap call.
And there's the third heart. That was interesting because, of course, sometimes you can get a tell off something when somebody clicks one of the boxes to auto check or auto call or somewhere along those lines. That kind of seemed
Wow, I
like
hate giving up hand here. I got a monster. Oh, all right.
Mad City will fold it.
I folded aces, Mark.
Wow. Guitar 195X takes the chip lead on that. Lines at 125, 250, 30 ante. And a min raise under the gun for Mad City Ads. Guitar saying I had total air.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all
Nice
right.
bet.
Well played, sir.
Nice bet.
Called by Coolering Pro. Of course, for those that have seen us, we've given away 2 of these tables already over the past 3 years here on the show. Oh, look at this. Big bet
That
by
was a
Clemson
10
Dog.
jack. That was an easy 10 jack.
With Coolering Pro won one of those tables in a legendary hand where he had an 8-4 off, was completely short stack, even with an 8-4 offsuit, tripled up, and then ended up winning the table that night with, I believe he was 4 or 5-handed in that spot.
Nice.
A pretty sick run for Coolering Pro. All right. And so Heel Young will be the big blind here. And all these guys are pretty steady players. Clemson Donk will pull some crazy stuff out of the hat every once in a while. Coolering Pro likes to fire away too sometimes. Shumcooley will pick that hand up. It goes to 38-25. But your leader is Clemson Donk.
I don't have much fold equity left, Mark.
Not really. Mopper all in for the 960. They're just taking down the blinds and antes for him is half his stack, so. It does get called. It is deuces against queens. And oh, no, and the Mopper is taking a big hit on this one. Can he get the running spades?
Nope.
No. And Guitar 195X making the short stack call. Sends
He
the
found a
Mopper
goose.
packing. Wow.
Found that goose to go with the duck.
So Mopper. Mopper is out, so Mopper will be currently in the 12th spot in the standings. Might get pushed down a little bit here. We shall see. Depending on how Clemson Donk and Burner do here. And Heel Young.
I need to get some points because I can take over a brisk spot with points.
You could. 7-4-4 on that board, and that one will go to Coolering Pro. So right now it's Guitar 195X, who has 3 eliminations in this tournament. 69-27. Clemson Donks at 64-67. Coolering Pro 59-65. Shumcooley 37-65. Heel Young 37-10. Burner 220 at 30-45. Mad City Ads is carrying the rear right now at 1681.
Oh, that's about to go up. I made a big raise of 1,085 here. I should be good. I've definitely made it known that I'm pot committed, saying I left myself 566 behind.
And Heel Young just makes the call. 9-8
Which tells me
queen.
he's probably got a big hand. So
Couple of clubs, and Heel Young is taking time thinking about it. He does make the call. It's Ace King against King 10.
I need a jack. I need a
There's a
jack
9 ball.
or a 10. A jack or a 10.
7, and that is not
Oh.
going to do it. Mad City Ads bites the dust in 7th place, so we're down to 6. So this is the points bubble right now. So huge one here for Burner and Heel Young, Clemson Donk. course, guitar, like I said, Guitar, Coolering Pro, and Shumkuli are in pretty good shape right now in terms of their points. But these other three could certainly use them to either get into the top 18 or push their standings up a little bit and get off the points bubble. So now, Nate, let's put you in a position here. Let's say right now you are Heel Young in 23rd in the point standings right now. Chance to score here and really need it. So put yourself in his shoes right now. What are you doing?
I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to make sure that nobody's in there with like a king nine, a king jack. You know, if you're going to call me, you're going to call me with premium cards. That's why you make raises when you come in to say, hey, I'm strong. It doesn't matter whether you got kings or whether you got 2-9. You have to make strong moves. You have to make them make the mistakes, and you do that by being aggressive as often as you possibly can.
Wow, and there's Coolering Pro going over the top of Guitar all in. And gets the fold. Coolering Pro not hesitant to push those chips around, that is for sure. And that'll put him in the lead at 8,010. Lines are now at 150, 300, 40 ante.
I like the raise from Clemson Doc. There's Donk. He's saying there's no walks when he's got the dogs. He comes out raising from the small blind. I love that. You should make a raise here on the button. Yeah, see? It's a very well-versed player.
And that is going to get a call from Guitar. Jack, King, 3, 2 diamonds. Guitar checks. Clemson's going to bet, and of course, that is going to be a quick fold there.
That's the spot where you want to play back, though. My opinion. You want to be able to play back at those players sometimes when they're making those moves from the button. Their chances are it's an air show.
All right, 6 players remaining on this one. Of course, we're at event 14 of the Off-Tail Poker Tables Tournament Series. Burner's all in with a pair of 8s against a Queen 10 to Heel Young, and there is a 10 ball. Oh, my, and Heel Young making that call, and we'll say goodbye to Burner. So that is going to leave Burner sitting on that bubble.
He's got two more different games that he can play. We're not going to be here next week because of that religious holiday, Easter.
So now Heel Young, a good finish, and actually, probably finish in 4th here ballpark, could push Burner off the bubble. So right now, I'm sure Burner is just hoping Heel Young falls apart here, but Heel Young is the leader at this point.
Oh, horrible.
And a little battle between Heel and Coolering Pro. 5-10 deuce 6, couple of diamonds, and all in on a call. And it is an ace-10 that is good for Heel Young. And
Kicker school.
And Coolering Pro is out. So Heel Young's going to move up the board there, as does Clemson Donk, who is saying "wee," and he's very happy about it.
Going to be playing for a poker table.
So, of course, once again, these standings. Guitar in pretty good shape right now. Shumkuli should be, without question, should be in the final. So these other two guys really trying to cement their position, and Heel Young trying to get into the top 18 should be in there now. So that was a tough loss for Burner, and that's why, you got to wonder if he's sitting back and waiting for one other person to get out of there might not have been a bad decision.
You need to cancel the brakes on these, buddy.
Well, there's a reason the brakes are in there.
Ouch.
All in from the Guitar Man. And it'll be really interesting to see the next two tournaments, how some of these guys with the point situations are going to play it. But we are on a break, which means we get our commercial break in, built in, works well. So stick around, everybody, and we'll be right back wrapping this thing up here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thank you for joining us. And, I'll find the right button. It's here somewhere. I swear to God. There we go. All right. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back for the conclusion of Event 14 of the Off-Tilt Poker Tables Tournament Series. Shum Cooley, Guitar 195X, Heel Young, and Clemson Dong trying to wrap this thing up. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become 1 way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com and call now for today's free winner at 1-855-489-3500. That's 1-855-489-3500. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
When it comes to custom poker tables, why would you buy something someone else designed and even named for their sales or marketing purposes?
The Nighthawk, the Gambler, the Big Slick, the Nuts.
Sure, you can customize it if you want, as long as you choose between black, red, or even green cloth, but that's about it. When you choose to play off tilt, it's not just another table, it's your table. The same price gets you a fully custom designed table that reflects your style and game. Off tilt makes it easy to design a truly one-of-a-kind custom poker table that'll give you home table advantage. Sure, Off Tilt could name their tables for marketing purposes, but why? It's not ours. We don't play on it. And to be honest, there are over 1,000 named Off Tilt tables worldwide, including the WSOP, the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Jonathan Papelbon, as well as Julie's, Chris's, Scott's, Amber's, Tristan's, just to name a few. So let us add your name to the list and deliver a truly custom-crafted, furniture-quality poker table worthy of your game. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com or call Brian Knott today at 262-490-3812. We'll show you why Off Tilt is the only way to play.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up, everybody? Mark Hoke along with Nate Dowling doing our thing here on Sunday afternoon.
We are coming to everybody from the most popular county in the world right now, especially here in Nevada.
Oh. Yeah, a little fun out there on the Lone Prairie. Oh, my God. What a crazy situation that was.
Just north of us up there.
I wanted to go up.
Whoa.
I should have gone up there yesterday.
I don't go anywhere where there's more guns than people.
You know, I'll tell you what. I'm very proud of people. You know, whether this guy was in the right or the wrong in the situation, I think it was still pretty cool what happened. So, chop on that one, by the way, with Heel Young and Clemson Dog. Heel Young, by the way, is the leader, 15,961. We got Guitar 195X, 7947. Clemson Dong, 5907, and Shumcooley at 2185.
And just to mention a few names that are over here playing a second chance tournament, Matasow 3 is still in it. Slick 142, Healy Young, Mad City Ads, and Azrael. No.
All right, Shumcooley all in here with a Queen 7 against Ducks, and running aces saves Shumcooley. Wow.
Makes the Ducks worthless.
Rock Forever asking when the final game is. So what we'll do is we're off next week. We'll have 2 more games, and we'll probably take 1 week just to get everybody set up so we can give you guys a 2-week notice on the final game. So we're probably looking about a month out. That will be, of course, a deep stack tournament. No guests, no nothing. We're just going to play some poker on that show. So, by the way, if you're listening and when that tournament comes up, everybody gets blocked except for those 18 players. So if it says you get thrown out of the club, don't be upset. It's just temporary, really, honest to God. So 4 players left. Lines are 200, 450 ante. And Heel Young trying to break away from the pack here and put this thing away. How huge would a win be for Heel Young at this point? They'll check that down, and a pair of 8s is good for Heel Young. So Heel Young pretty much has the table covered at this point. And that's where you really put the metal down here.
You could add all their chips up, and they still wouldn't have him.
Yep. Clemson Dong limping in on this. And Heel Young's going to let him get away with it. Queen 10-4. Min bet and a call. And now a check on the 6 of diamonds. Check there as well. And Clemson Donk is satisfied to check this off. King 4 is good.
Now, see, I don't give free cards.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given a free card there. I'm Heel Young. I'm blasting him.
Especially four-handed. A pair is so hard to come by. I know it seems like every time you make a bottom pair, somebody beats you, but don't let them beat you by giving them that free card. Make them pay for that draw. That way, it's valuable for you to do it over and over again.
And Shumcooley all in on a snap call, and Guitar was playing hiding kings under there. Shumcooley's going to need an ace, and it does not come. Shumcooley is East-Wa in 4th place, so Guitar 195X. That was a snap call, kids. And Guitar 195X looking to win their second event. That should probably, this finish, they should pretty much wrap up a spot in the tournament. And wow, everybody's in on this one, 37.50 in the pot. Ace 8-3 with a couple of diamonds. Guitar bets out and Heel Young calls. 7,700 in this pot already, and a third diamond. This will be interesting. All in from the Guitar and a call.
Very
And
eights.
wow,
versus pair sevens.
Heel Young went for it with an 8. Interesting. So now Guitar 195X has taken the lead, and a significant one. Guitar's going to press this. And here we go. We'll have an all-in and a call. It's kings against ace 10 of diamonds.
Ooh,
A third king on the board there for Heel Young, so he's got the set.
It's
But
not closed
it's
up
not
yet.
done yet. And running diamonds. You've got to be kidding me.
oh, that's how I lose, buddy. Don't feel bad.
Guitar 195X.
Don't feel bad about that.
Ouch.
That's how I lose too. The flop gives you nothing but gold. There's almost no way you can lose, and then that turn card comes off, and all of a sudden there's 9 other cards in that deck that can kill you.
And Clemson Dog thrilled about that because it moved him up to second place. So he's going to get at least second place points tonight. And he will be all in and a call. Is deuces against Jack 3 off. The Guitar needs a Jack or a 3 at this point, or running straight cards. Now the Jack or the 3, and there's the Jack, and Guitar 195X is your winner. Congratulations, Guitar 195X. Nice job.
Call ahead. Tell them to save you.
Save me the seat, baby. All right, so that is going to do it for us tonight here on the Mark Hoke Show. How about that?
Drive sober, Mark. Have fun.
So quick one there. Once again, don't forget, guys, we're going to see you on Wednesday on KLAV 1230 a.m. and KLAV1230am.com for those of you outside the Vegas area. Lauren Kling is going to be joining us. Of course, no show on Sunday next week because of the Easter holiday. Thanks to all of you for listening. We do appreciate it. And thank you to our guests, Joe Payne and Kelly Kellner from the Canadian Poker Tour. Great show today. Nate, thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Ever always. And we will see you guys next time on the Mark Hoke Show. Catch you on Wednesday on KLAV 1230 a.m. Have a good one.